who just showed me this really cool press pass.
Gets me in everywhere.
I mean, this is really fucking amazing. Do you have another image of this?
Of the sign behind us?
No, with press and the name.
I can do anything you need.
Could you send me one? I want to make one.
Yeah, I can send you one.
That's really cool.
You're going to be a correspondent or a reporter or
Anchor.
King of the Clip Kid?
Anchor.
Okay.
Anchor. Oh God.
There we go.
I'm an anchor, all right. Ball and chain.
5G.
Yes, we were the danger of the 5G.
Yeah, I hear G is very dangerous.
Yes, and 5G is really dangerous.
5 drops of G.
5 drops of G.
5 drops you will overdose. Not 5. 2 is what you're supposed to take.
I think I saw some people take 5 drops at the party I was at.
You know, that's what killed Dean Johnson.
Oh, did it? Okay, that's too bad.
Dean Johnson was the doorman at Save the Robots. He was 7 foot tall.
Also, the lead singer of the Velvet Mafia.
And
the Weenies.
The Weenies, yeah, Dean Weenies.
And a legendary East Village performer.
And he hosts of Rock and Roll Fag Bar in the world, which was one of the most popular.
You know, it's funny because people that, like, I never even knew he took drugs. I mean, I always just assumed, you know, he might have dabbled here and there.
Yeah, he was never fucked up at parties.
No, like never.
Well, but he was...
Unless he was just high all the time.
This was an accident, though. He drank what he thought was a glass of water. And so he just picked up and guzzled it. And didn't realize that it was G until the first guzzle.
Who stores G in a glass?
It was in the refrigerator at a friend's house.
God.
And it was in a bottle.
Okay.
Death by misadventure.
So this is really scary because when he drank it, he realized instantly what it was, obviously, because it has an awful taste, like floor cleaner. And he said, I'm going to die, aren't I? And he, you know, it hits you very quickly. And the more you do, the more quickly it hits you. And it hit him very quickly, like within seconds. And he said that. And then they called 911 and he died.
Wow. Poor guy.
I mean, I can't.
I still have some of his records.
It's like,
or at least I have one. I have one Dean Johnson and the Weenies record.
I mean, you don't even have time to induce vomiting. It's like, you know, very dangerous to store in a bottle like that.
Is it very expensive?
So from that, we're going to talk about 5G. And how it's even more dangerous than that. According to Michael.
I mean, well, it's not according to me. It's according to the authorities on YouTube and other internet juggernauts.
There's no better authority than YouTube.
I heard it on the internet. It must be true.
I mean, if you Google 5G dangers in New York City or just 5G dangers, I mean, it's CNBC, ABC, NBC, Nightline, Dateline, 60 Minutes, all over the
What's
place.
my line?
There has actually been a huge outcry in Europe, especially in England, about the coming of 5G.
No, that's Brexit, darling.
No, we're talking about 5G. They're exiting from 5G too. They're actually, last I heard was they want to put a cessation for like 6 months till they can research more about the dangers of this.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, that's what bothers me too, or not too, but that's what bothers me. In New York City, they are putting them up all over the city without one mention in the media. I mean, the only mentions in the media are, what are these things going up? Nobody is saying what they are. And they're all over the city. There are about 10,000 of them in Manhattan now.
Well, I don't think people care.
Well, I don't think they do either, and that's the thing.
Like, I don't care, you know,
well,
like I hadn't even thought about it.
Right.
I didn't know what, I didn't
So
even
what
know
is
5G?
5G? What is 5G we're talking
It's the
about?
next, it's after 4G, 3G, 4G, 5.
What exactly is 4G?
4G is what we are now.
Or LTE.
Yeah. Fourth generation of communication signals, radiation.
Well, to say the truth, I'm ready for the next generation.
Well, 5G
for example, today we were trying to watch a video on our phone, and it just kept crapping out.
Oh, that will no longer happen. That won't happen on 5G.
Right. We'll be
There'll
dead.
no
We'll
buffering.
get fast videos.
There will no buffering, and movies will be downloaded. You can download 100 movies in a minute, and you know, like that. But
well, that's a good thing.
But your brain may melt while you're doing
it. There's also no lag time, which is really interesting.
Like, well, what's going to melt your brain faster? All that trashy content you're downloading and watching?
Even a fraction of a second of lag time makes a difference. Like when you push a button and it happens a fraction of a second later, it's weird. Like if you use an Android computer, you'll notice that when you press a button, or you tap up something, it happens a fraction of a second later. Do you notice that?
Mm-hmm.
And that throws me off. So I like it. I like Apple's because it happens almost closer to the same time. But 5G will be, everything will be in real time, and FaceTime, everything you do will be in real time, which is, it's going to be, it's a strange sensation, I'm sure. But I don't know that it's such a big deal to have that. I mean, a fraction of a second isn't that long, but but I guess they add up.
Yes, it does add up.
But the problem is that it's 100 times stronger, or they say hundreds of times stronger than 4G, and the radiation that is it gives off, and that Manhattan will be something like a microwave oven, and that 90% of the population will get cancer, and the government will go bankrupt trying to.
Well, luckily we don't live in Manhattan, and neither do any of the cool people anymore. It's all just a bunch of yuppies and rich people, so they'll die first.
Yeah, but
and we'll get our comeuppance.
The thing about 5G is your device has to be within sight range of the box at all times. There can't be even a second where your device doesn't have a sight line, an open sight line. So they have to be like every 20 feet or whatever, so that you can drive through or walk through or whatever, and always be within sight of a box. So it's an Orwellian kind of thing. And they look Orwellian. They're like these big gray boxes.
Aren't we living in an Orwellian
yes,
world right now?
Yes, it's been Orwellian for like at least 20 years.
But I don't think we're going to see Orwellian until we see this. I mean, this takes it to a whole nother level of danger and spookiness, because it's sort of like they are everywhere, and or they are we maybe, but there is no escaping it, and you can't not be on it, and it's just really frightening. I mean, there's no hiding, there's nothing, you know.
Well, we're gonna take a break while we compose ourselves and take deep breaths.
Take a stiff shot.
To control our fear.
And now a word from our sponsor.